My name is Purity Oye from Narok North, Melili Ward. I was so much disappointed today because I was waiting for our 3 governance aspirants, the incumbent Samuel Tunai, our very own Musuni, Tiambati, and Patrick Olentutu. But I was so much disappointed because none of them appeared. It shows that they care less about the youth, or we are human beings also to understand that maybe they are busy campaigning because this is a rush hour. We have 3 pleads to the incoming government since the term for the incumbents is over now. We have plead to the youth inclusion in governance and decision-making processes and structures. This is to say, we request for inclusion, not that one person is met in the boardroom pleading that the person is representing the youth. We need someone that we choose on our own to represent our issues. Another one, we request for participation in policy making and administration. We don't want an administration whereby someone is chosen because the person is supporting maybe the government to represent the youth. No. As youth, we have so many, and we want our own people, the people we trust to represent us. Another one, we request for better and fair representation in leadership positions. This is to say, maybe I can give an example of the youth docket in the county. Currently, the youth docket is not functioning. The name is just there, but there is no funds to support that office, and then the person is blamed by other youths. As youths, we understood that there are no money meant for that, and yet we call ourselves a devolved county government. A message to the youth in the whole country. Please vote wisely and know that these people are always friends. As we go to the street and demonstrate and fight our own friends, our own brothers and sisters, they meet at the 5-star hotels taking tea and exchange their ideas. Please vote wisely and make a choice that will impact your life.
County Youth Senator representing the County of Narok through the Youth Senate. First, I would like to show my disappointment over the failure by the gubernatorial aspirants to attend our function today, which was specifically meant for the youth, so that we could also get to know what agenda they have for the youth of the County of Narok County. So, as they get this information, we are really not happy about their ignorance for not attending the meeting. Secondly, we would like to also give our points regarding what you would like to see in the coming government, considering what the agenda they have for the youth when it comes to business and creation of environment that is good for the youth to do their businesses. First, let me begin on issues to do with tenders. Over the past 4 years, we've realized that the county government of Narok has not really considered the 30%, the percentage set aside for the youth. That's 30% in tendering. We've had youths that have really strained a lot. We have companies, and we've not been considered any time whenever we are applying for the tenders. We've really been neglected, and we'd like to ask the gubernatorial aspirants, whoever will win, let him consider the youths. They are a major factor in this county, and their voice has to be heard. Let them be considered in this tendering. The tendering process, for those who've been, the few that have been able to manage to get the tenders, it has a lot of cartels. Filled with cartels, for one to get any tender, you have to pay something to someone through backdoor means in order for you to get a tender. This has really killed the spirit and morale of the youth, and we're asking for change in this. On the same, we also want to ask that the county governments that will be in place, most of our youths are not aware of the tenders that are in place, and we like the youths to be educated. Much civic education has to be done in place. Public participation, the youths have never been involved in no way whatsoever, and we like them to be involved this time round. In the next 5 years of any government that is coming in place, we want the youth factor to be considered. And this is what we are saying as the youth. Nothing about the youth without the youth is for the youth. We would like that to cut across all the counties as well, not only for the county of Narok, but every leader that comes in place, it doesn't matter whether it's the governors, the women reps, the senators, the members of parliament, or the MCAs. Even the presidency should get to know this, that the youths have a voice in this nation. Hata wanasema wao ni vijana. And we want to know that what factor are they considering for the youths in this nation? And there is something else we would like to also to ask the aspirants once they get into their seat. Whoever will come in place, we'd like to have one thing. That is a youth kitty that will be specifically for the youths and controlled by the youths. We have an office in charge for the youths. But unfortunately, this office in the county of Narok has not been functional. We don't know who is the leader.
We, as the youth of Narok County and as the youth agenda, made applications to these governors to meet us, and so we can address them today in this particular meeting, but to our discouragement, they didn't show up. Come whoever may, next government, we as the youth are standing high and saying no to corruption. One, because it has broken our legs as the youth, it has sabotaged our intellectual capacities as a youth, and so we want to say no to corruption. We want to mandate the coming county government to make sure that they have youth inclusion in the arm of the county.